These dark days call for crimson nights, so when the sun sets, the crimson moon rises.
Good evening, Crimson Knights. Welcome to the stream. It's the end of the weekend, but it's just the beginning of our night together. Tonight, we're going to be jumping back into Dune Awakening because Citrian and Beaks are both unavailable, which is fine with me. It means we don't have to play anything else. Don't got to play Blackout. We don't got to play Arc Raiders. We can just focus on Dune Awakening, continuing with the DLC content and other explorations that we have going on in this game. So thanks for being here, Crimson Knights. Welcome to the stream. If you like exploring the dunes of Arrakis, then you found the right place tonight. Anybody been watching March Madness? I'm feeling real good right now because my bracket so far for the Sweet 16, I have chosen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 correct. One incorrect so far. All right, so right now I'm 11 out of 12 correct choices. And we've got a couple more games tonight and then some more tomorrow. So I'm feeling real good right now about my bracket. Real good. Real good. I also just saw that the final perfect bracket has now been broken by Tennessee beating Virginia, which I chose correctly, by the way. If only they'd listened to me. So welcome, Crimson Knights. Let's jump into Dune. Let's get Dune going, and then you know, we can just always continue the conversation from there. Can always just continue the conversation from there. So it turns out that we had not completed chapter 2, like the second DLC, or I guess it was the first DLC. We hadn't completed the last DLC content. Okay. So we're still working on that DLC content, and then once we finish that, we'll get to the newest content, chapter 3. So that's what we're working on. I think we should be able to finish chapter 2 tonight, though, and then we're on to chapter 3. Skip the cutscene. Respect the sandworm. All right, Crimson Knights. Let's top off our generator here just to make sure we're all good. All right, now let's go over here. turn this bad boy on. Enable. Alright, and then let's start sanguinating using our death still. I believe there's already a corpse in there. So as you can see, we've got 205,000 milliliters out of 252, so we've got a nice little stockpile of water right now. But it goes quick if you start actually, like, crafting stuff. It goes quick, so really we should create even more tanks so that we can have more water. Set timer for 45 minutes. Okay. I'll help us know when we're done here. All right, talk to Aristay at the Seleucid Bowl. All right, we gotta put that mask away, man. All right. Let's put the mask over here. We might as well put the money, and we'll put those there as well. Let's take a look at our stuff. Looks like the durability on everything's looking all right now. Durability on everything's looking pretty good. So, all right, let's go back to Arakeen. Wait, let's see if there's anything in the inventory here. No, good. All right, let's go back to Arakeen. I think we're good on fuel, I believe. So, I don't think we have to worry about fuel. A little bit of spice might be nice, especially since we lost it all. Whoops. Okay, he's close. Okay, he's close. Now we wait him out. Oh, look, it's another Thopter. All right, let's get our spice. What? Why? Why is this happening? Dude, this worm is like harassing us. I mean, we might as well grab those since they're there, though. You know what I mean? Let's just grab it and go. Just grab and go, Spice. Alright, we're gone. Don't even worry about it, Worm. We're done with you, Worm! Leave us alone. Alright, Crimson Knights, Arakeen. By the way, I really hate when you're leaving to the overworld map that it just, like, hits a brick wall in the sky. Why does it do that? Like, make it something that you can sort of float in while it's loading, you know? It's like, I don't like that it just runs into a brick wall in the sky while it's loading into the overworld map and then just plummeting to the ground. I don't know if it actually does real damage to my ship, too. Like, it wouldn't surprise me if it does, so I don't like that. But anyways, we're going to Arakeen. We're going to the Seleucid Bull. We're going to talk to some people. We're going to figure this out. All right, Crimson Knights, don't worry. I don't think queues. It's just like the loading screens going from like the Haga Basin to the overworld map back into Arakeen. Like, there's loading screens between everything. How's it going, by the way, Kamaruta? No, I don't think this game has regained much popularity. I don't know what the concurrent player count is right now, but I mean, there might have been a little spike a couple months ago when the DLC came out, but I'm late to the game on the DLC. I waited. So I'd imagine by now, any spike that you saw from the DLC is gone. I would imagine. Said, I just did some studying. Now I'm chilling for the rest of the day. Way to go, Como. Well deserved, well deserved.
Finally, you have
See
no
her head?
idea
Her
how
head
frustrating it's
disappeared.
been. Trying to find a moment to get away from my insufferable mother, and I'm sorry. You've just gotten here, and I'm already venting at you. Bene Gesserit poise be damned. I'm just glad to see a friendly face. Now, tell me what happened in Old Carthag.
I have to talk to you about Zantara.
Shh. I should have warned you. Father has tightened up security since our mutual friend was spotted here last. Don't mention him. Don't say his name. Either of them. Shai-Hulud has eyes and ears everywhere.
Doesn't that mean they're listening to us right now?
Almost certainly. Shai-Hulud even has men who can read lips in case of a cone of silence. But don't worry. Thufir has certainly judged you to not be a threat. Else you wouldn't be talking to me at all. Now, tell me about old Carthag. What did you find there?
Describe the Bene Tleilax's lab and your discovery of your origins.
The Bene Tleilax? But what could they possibly want here? And why this obsession with finding the Fremen? And that recording we decoded. The sleeper. Why would the Bene Tleilax send you after him?
The recording we found mentioned a particular Fremen. Could it be this Stilgar?
Stilgar was a leader among the Fremen. Duncan Idaho made diplomatic contact with him before we came to Arrakis. I remember that meeting. I thought Gurney was going to start a war when Stilgar spat at my father. It's a sign of respect amongst the Fremen. Duncan had to explain it, but Stilgar... a hard man. As hard as this planet. He disappeared with the rest of the Fremen. If he is alive, I wouldn't even know where to start.
Maybe the sleeper escaped the Bene Tleilax? He seemed to be searching like us.
And in return, they sent you after him. That might be the case, but it doesn't help much, does it? We still haven't found the Fremen, and we don't know where the sleeper went.
No, we still haven't found what we're looking for. It doesn't bother you that I'm a Gola?
I've always felt there was something special about you.
Special?
But what about you? Does it bother you?
It bothers me to think I'm wearing someone else's skin. How much of what I do is me, and what is them?
I understand. It isn't so very different to me. How much of what I do is my mother and her training. I could have ended this war. The reality is that I am in no position to judge anybody. Do you remember the last time we met here? And I saw somebody at the bar? His name is Fade Rotha, the Gnaw Baron of House Harkonnen. My betrothed. All I have to do is accept it. Marry the dashing nobleman. And all of this strife can end. My mother wants it. My father, well, he will accept it. But I can't. I can't bring myself to do it. And it isn't because of Fade Rotha at all. He's actually very charming, in spite of what he did to that bull. It's because I want to choose. So believe me when I say that I would never judge you because of who
That would
or
not
what
fly
you
in
were.
cultures where you don't choose.
I could end this war tomorrow, and I won't do it. That's who I am. And perhaps there is a way to figure out who you were. I have an idea, but no, it's probably too dangerous.
It's like, no, you should end the war. Marry the dude. Stop being selfish. No one cares what you want. End the war. I'd like to find out.
You don't know what you're signing up for. That would mean going up against my mother.
Is she worse than a cannibal or a face dancer?
So much worse. With luck, she'll never know. If I can sneak you into the archives beneath the residency, we can search for your bloodline.
The Bloodline. That sounds vague. Search how?
That's not to give too many details. We're being watched, remember?
Yeah, I never forgot.
Bring this token to Liane. She's one of the guards on the barricade outside the residency. She'll bring you inside, and I'll find you there.
I'll bring your token to Liane. Is she betraying me somehow, or is she like kind of my little girlfriend, or what do we got going on here? All right, present Ariste's token at the Western Palace barricade. Follow Ariste to the archives. At the Western Palace barricade. So where is that? All the way at the end here, huh? Come with me, Crimson Knights. Come with me. I need to see if I could get even better, like, still suit and armor. Let's go talk to this guy over here and see if they're selling anything we can buy. It's not a guy.
I suspect you have some business with House Wallach or me.
Vera Vogel? I don't. Thing is, though, I don't. Maybe I was thinking over here, or did I already pass something?
I expected you.
Shai-Hulud.
Occupational hazard.
Andrea sent me to poison Ambrose Lucifera. I carried out her orders.
Yes. I didn't initially expect her to move so fast, but I've taken action. What do you have to say for your part in all of this?
The fault is mine. I took the action. I must accept the consequences.
That, at least, is a good start. Now, let's examine those consequences, shall we? People nearly died in the fallout of this stunt. A useful contact in several blameless bystanders. They survived by only the narrowest of margins.
So what happens now, bro?
Andrea turned herself in, claimed complete responsibility for everything. Loyalty still means something to her, and a willingness to face consequences. Her actions took me aback. Ambrose, you see, was my double agent, feeding misinformation to the Harkonnen.
What will happen to Andrea?
There will be a disciplinary action. Then I will place her on other cases far from Skorda. She faced her misconduct with honor. Our work isn't done.
What happens to me now?
Now you work for me directly. You have Andrea to thank for that. She made the case to keep you on. She made it very well. A process cannot be understood by stopping it. Understanding must move with the flow of the process, must join it and flow with it. I can only teach you what comes next by throwing you into the flow directly. Perhaps, in the process, we can save my Duke and his house.
Duke? What's our next step in investigating the tainted spice?
Understanding the origin of the tainted spice is vital. Taking in all of the data, I detect Imperial influence, though I do not know from whom. We must trace the links in the chain back to Skorda. It is from him we will get clearer answers. The man recently appeared in Erechine.
How do we track down Skorda?
I've calculated his most likely contact, a naive Atreides trooper named Rafe Arslau. He's stationed in Erechine. Find him. Find out what he knows.
I'll find him.
We know he's had past dealings with Skorda.
Good, this will increase my House
details are in the
Atreides
contract.
standing. We need to do this. Goodbye. Okay, yeah, we definitely need to do this. We ranked up to an agent of House Atreides. Hunting Skorda. Journey introduced. On the Tainted Trail contract accepted. Yeah, so we are level 4 Atreides. And we want to increase that even more. Because I think the higher level we get, the more stuff we can get from... Oh, here it is. I passed it. This is who I was actually looking for, but I'm glad that we accidentally found through for Shai-Hulud.
Always good to see a familiar face. What can I
Show
do
me
for
what you have
today?
to sell, Quartermaster. Alright, so... So we own all this. Like, if we get to level 5, we could get the Atreides dining room set, which would be cool. We could get this Atreides bedroom furniture set for 15K. Let's just see what else. Atreides heavy armor set variant if we get to level 5. There's an Atreides buggy variant. An Atreides ornithopter variant. That's 60K. Oh my gosh. But you have to get to level 5 to get this stuff. Alright, is there anything... Atreides scout ornithopter variant. That's also 60K. Flying vehicle swatch. Alright, so we could get this. Got that. Atreides Envoy Mulla pistol variant. At level 7, Atreides Envoy Karpov rifle variant. Harkonnen Enforcer Karpov at level 8. Sandbike variant. Buggy variant. At level 10, Atreides Envoy Spit Dart variant. Level 11, Envoy Drill Shot variant. 12, Envoy Ornithopter variant. Envoy Sword variant at level 13. Level 14, Laser Gun variant. Level 15, Light Armor Jacket variant. That looks pretty cool. Wow, this goes a lot higher than I thought. Level 16, Heavy Armor Jacket variant. Level 17, Sandcrawler variant. Level 18, Carrier Ornithopter variant. Level 19, Buildable Swatch. And level 19, Rusher Armor Set. Oh my gosh. This goes a lot higher than I thought. I'm level 4. What the heck? There's like a lot more to do. Melee weapon swatch. Sure, we'll buy those. We'll get the swatches. Let's get the bedroom set too. What the heck? Now we have to save up. Gotta save up for all this other stuff. Thank you, good sir. Thank you. Arakeen Residency. The doors of the residency tower over you. Okay, so where am I supposed to be going, though? Over here? Ah.
Hail, citizen. Have you come to gawk at the plus great wonder that is the Arakeen Residency? Or do you have other business?
Well, I've never talked to you, so what can you tell me about the residency?
Honestly, cold on the inside and imposing on the outside. Reminds me of the Lady Jessica.
Oh, Leanne, you're so funny. Aerostate gave me this. She said you'd help me inside.
Aerie gave you this? You?
Yeah, me. Yeah, me.
Oh, look, never mind. She told me to bring you inside. And to make sure her mother didn't find out. But before we go, let me tell you a few things. I'll be taking all your weapons and your clothes.
Yeah, maybe let me
Don't
leave
be
my clothes on.
alarmed. I have a servant's outfit for you to wear. You'll blend right in. Are you ready?
All right, let's
Come
go.
on then. Let's get you undressed.
Okay, Leanne, you're moving kind of fast, but... What do you think about my dead black eyes? Time lapse. Who is this in the crimson robes? I like it. Oh, it's her.
Tonight, my parents are holding a banquet, and Count Fenring and his lady are the guests of honor. Mother wishes me to shine like a jewel for all to see. I think she's forgotten what Lady Fenring looks like if she expects anybody in the room to be looking at me. But enough. We need to go. The banquet is the perfect distraction. I'll keep my parents focused on the party. You can sneak into the archives. But we need to go. Now.
He's like, I'd like to go with you.
Just a moment. That's it then. Make your way to the lower levels. The guards on the upper floors will probably just throw you out if they spot you. It gets trickier on the lower levels. You'll see. I'll keep in contact over the net. And
Am I gonna have to murder some
I'll
people?
catch up to you.
All right. We're in. Como said, I'm guessing you're excited to watch Dune Part 3? Absolutely, dude. So, yeah, I mean, I haven't read all of the Dune books, but in the past year, I read most of them. I read a lot of them. Played a lot of this game. I've watched the movies, and yeah, so I'm definitely excited to see the third movie and kind of see how they depict everything that happens. It gets pretty crazy, so the intensity of everything really ratchets up some more. Like where the books and the movies start to where everything ends up is like
out of sight. The troopers in the upper archives are good
not what
people.
you would
Don't
expect.
hurt them. Get to the lower archives as quickly and quietly as you can. A lot of memories down here. 10,000 years of recorded Arakeen history. Mother made me spend hours down here studying. I used to carve answers into the tables.
This feels like a
to help me pass
GTA
her
mission, doesn't
tests.
it?
The letters I carved into those tables. Pay attention. The Bene Gesserit have an archive of their own, buried in the lowest levels. The symbols I used to carve are the order of the test.
Aristae's first etching. A number and an ideogram are etched first in jar. I don't really know what I'm looking for, though. Find young Aristae's second etching. Okay. Looking for an etching, Crimson Knights. I'm probably gonna have to wait here, unfortunately. Well, in the meantime, let's go over here. Where's these etchings? Okay, apparently not there. Nothing there either. Where are these stinking etchings, Crimson Knights?
Mingling with the guests. Count Fenring is here. I can't abide that weasel of a man. Father says he is a deadly fighter, but he hides it beneath that mumbling veneer.
Dang, it looks
Just
like
be glad you
Iowa
weren't
just
stuck
beat
at his
Florida.
banquet. One of the buttes, a water
Dang,
shipper, is
that one
pawing at a
hurts.
banker's daughter.
That one
This could
hurts
end in
me.
a duel if it escalates.
Aristae's second etching, a number and an ideogram are etched. Second and mother. All right, now we're looking for a third etching. I don't know why. Oh, you can activate these?
Now let us shift our gaze from the past to the present, as we witness history in the making. Here stands Duke Leto Atreides I, head of House Atreides, ruler of Caladan, and rightful ruler of Arrakis. In the standard year 10191 AG, Emperor Shaddam Torino IV ordered House Atreides to take over the government of Arrakis from House Harkonnen. Though the War of Assassins is ongoing and entered into a very, perhaps the darkest chapter in the planet's history, is that of the uncontested occupation by House Harkonnen. Prior to 10191 AG, Arrakis was a fiefdom of the Harkonnen, overseen by Glossil Raban, also known as the Beast. The eldest son of Abelard Raban, Count of Lycavale.
Okay, so not sure what the point of that was, but that was something.
Huh? Who's there?
No one. It's no one. Don't worry about it. It's not me. Definitely not anything that you need to worry about, sir. Definitely not anything you need to worry about. Also, Hitman. Yeah. Though there's less Hitman stuff happening right now.
Now let us shift our gaze from the past to the present, as we witness history in the making. Here stands Duke Leto Atreides I, head of House Atreides, ruler of Caladan, and rightful ruler of Arrakis.
Do I just need to get out of here? Is that all I need to do?
Emperor Shaddam Carino IV ordered House Atreides to take over the government of Arrakis from House Harkonnen.
I don't know. I guess we're just leaving. Okay.
You still moving? The staircase to the lower archives is guarded. You'll need to distract them. Just keep it simple. Too much, and they'll call for others to help them investigate.
All right, Kryptonites. We're still trying to sneak around here. Where's this person gonna go? That way. Okay. Now, are they gonna keep on going, or are they gonna walk back this way? That's the question. Oh, they're going that way. All right, let's check these middle tables. There it is. Aristae's third etching. A number and an ideogram are etched. Third and dirt. We need to get around this corner and not accidentally attract this dude. All right, I think we'll have to turn off one or both of these things. I don't know. All right, let's do it this way.
Though a cursory look at Arrakis seems to reveal an environment completely inhospitable to life, the desert planet is home to a surprising array of flora and fauna. Perhaps the most emblematic representation of the unlikely tenacity of life is the species of jungles use microplastics.
Well, that's loud.
What you just heard was a sample recording taken from its existence of the most spectacular, the gargantuan sandworm, Arrakis' most famous inhabitant.
Oh, we barely made it through, Crimson Knights. We barely made it.
You might have trouble hearing my signal in the lower archives. The stone interferes. Down there, it's more like a catacomb than a library. The history of 10,000 years moldering in the darkness. No human guards, but the glow globes have motion sensors and automated alarms. Don't let them see you.
Find Aristae's fourth etching. What the? What? Wait, what? Alright, so I think it's this thing going up and down the stairwell shaft. Right? Just need to not let that thing see us. This looks like some spice! Coming back up. I think we stop here, Crimson Knights. Got a glow tube.
If you get too deep in the archives, we might lose contact. Just keep moving forward, and I'll join you as soon as I can.
Ah! Oh wait, what am I supposed to do here? What? Please don't come back here. Please don't come back here. Thank God. Run. Run! An angrily torn letter. The upper part of this letter is missing. The rest reads, and he has shown penitence. Doesn't the fable of the broken jar that we see throughout the Imperium teach us that even the most wicked amongst men can be redeemed? You've trained her well with our careful guidance. Okay, I can't read all this. What the heck? I can't read all that? I trust that Aristate can learn how to contain him, maybe even learn to love him. But keep in mind, above all, that this alliance could put an end to this war. My kindest wishes, Margot, Lady Fenring. Over the surface of the letter, a dotted message you cannot decipher has been lightly etched. Over the word jar, you can count 4 little dots.
Can you hear me? If you can, listen. Do not try to find the entrance to the Bloodline archives. I will come to you. There is a Solido projection and a deadly trap. Be careful. I'll slip away as soon as I can. When you...
What am I supposed to do?
Sensors. Careful not to disturb the 4 stones.
The 4 stones? I'm just trying to analyze the movements here, Crimson Knights. I'm just trying to analyze the movements. But it seems like they're just kind of going back and forth. We just ran right down the middle? What the heck? Oh, that's 45 minutes. That means we can exsanguinate another body if we so desire. We're not there yet. We're still here in Arakeen. Oh, shoot. I accidentally disturbed the stone. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, we have to find the fourth etching, huh? Maybe I have to go back in there and find an etching. Dang it, I knew it wasn't that easy. Where could there even be an etching? A draft from Lady Jessica's desk we just got. Message to Lady Jessica. I mean, we don't have time to read these. Where's this etching? Is the etching in here? I mean, sneak through the upper archives. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. This, as far as I can see, has 2. This has 4. I don't know. I can't even pull up the menu, Crimson Knights. I can't even pull it up. How do I turn this off? Okay. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. So scary. I mean, I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. You can count, over the word mother, you can count 7 little dots. Alright, so there's 7 dots above mother. 2 little dots above dirt. Okay, yeah, that looks like certain death. That looks like certain death right there. So what did it say? 2 dots, 7 dots, 4 dots? I mean, she told us not to disturb the stones, but I feel like that's all we can do. We just gotta disturb the stones. There's nothing else I can do. Did anything happen? I don't know. Doesn't seem like anything happened. So now reset or what? Oh, shoot. Shoot. I don't remember what the etching said. It's not letting me pull up the menu either. Shoot. All right, so mother is 7. Dirt is 2. Mother is 7, dirt is 2. Jar is 4. Mother, dirt, and jar, but now I don't remember. The order here. What was the first one? I mean, what if we do 7 7 4 2? That wasn't it. Alright, let's try 724. I don't remember. I should have paid more attention. All right, let's go 4. 7. 2. 3. Alright, there we go. Finally, we did something. Look for hidden notes in the lower archives.
External cognitive agent detected. Full sister authorization not present. Proceeding with limited access heuristic. Welcome, Acolyte, to relay node Seraph 1.
Thank you.
This system archives the seeded vectors of the Mahdi prophecy, dispersed through oral tradition channels among desert tribes. Contained data is restricted. Decryption requires demonstrated comprehension of cultural vectors and myth-seeding protocols. Begin myth sequence verification.
Oh god, here we go.
You will be tested on the illusions we crafted. Virtues rewarded, evils punished, love earned through valor, myths all. Your task is not to believe. Your task is to see. Question 1. What lie did we craft to make tyrants seem temporary, monsters forgivable, and systems of punishment appear enlightened?
Evil men never prosper. Virtue always triumphs.
A hopeful creed, yet insufficient to explain why monsters are forgiven and brutal systems endure. You have failed to meet the standard of comprehension required.
Okay. Look for hidden notes in the lower archives. Somehow I have to pass the Bene Gesserit test. Alright, well, I didn't die, so let's just try again.
You will be tested. Your task. Question 1. What lie did we craft to make tyrants seem temporary, monsters forgivable, and systems of punishment appear enlightened?
Evil men never prosper.
A comforting refrain for the masses, yet not the lie that makes monsters forgivable. You have...
Dang it!
Begin myth. You will be tested. Your task. Question 1. What lie
Any
did we
bad
craft
human
to
can
make
be
tyrants
reformed?
correct? Unnecessary fiction. One that spares tyrants and executioners from their guilt. Question 2. Isolate the myth designed to sustain hope through deferred justice and moral inevitability.
Isolate the myth designed to sustain hope through deferred justice and moral inevitability. Evil men never prosper.
Correct. The dream of inevitable justice, woven so the meek would wait for thunder that never comes. Question 3. What lie did we whisper in incense and shadow that cloaked us in mystery and made obedience feel like awe?
Only females understand the ancient mysteries.
Correct. We shaped the unknown into a crowd and let them kneel before what they could not name. Question 4. What illusion did we embed in the myth of sacrifice so that the broken would praise the blade that cut them?
Suffering is noble.
A useful bulb, but nobility is not obedience. The myth reached deeper. You have failed to demonstrate comprehension. Internal concordance below threshold. Vocal stream terminated. Begin myths. You will beat your question 1. What luck? Correct. Question 2. Correct. Question 3. Correct. Question 4. What illusion did we embed in the myth of sacrifice so that the broken would praise the blade that cut them?
Pain makes us stronger.
A salve for survivors, but not the key that turns victims into... You have failed.
Dang it!
Begin myths. You will beat your question 1. Correct. Question 2. Correct. Question correct. Question 4. Correct.
Everything happens for a reason.
Consolation. We taught them their pain was part of a plan, so they would not rise against its authors. You have spoken the illusions as we planted them. Few recognize them for what they are. Fewer still understand why they were necessary. Missionaria records unlocked. Proceed with caution. The weight of revelation is heavier than ignorance.
All right. Didn't see that coming. An entire like stone wall just disappeared. Thanks for saving me, girl.
If I'd known you would get down here this fast, I'd have insulted the guild banker a lot sooner. Mother thinks I'm sulking in my room while she soothes their egos. Father's trying to talk to the good count and his lady, which involves a great deal of patience as Fenring mumbles and murmurs his way through a sentence. Well, I calculate we have a couple of hours before someone comes looking for me. Let's go and find out who you are. Or were? Exciting.
Very exciting. All right. Provide a blood sample.
One thing you can say about the Bene Gesserit, they don't think the word forbidden applies to them. Spectacular, isn't it? It's impressive that they managed to hide this down here for 10,000 years. Of course, I imagine the breeding matrix that they have at the chapter house is much more impressive. This one is simply a copy. Still, it has access to the complete bloodline registry of the entire Imperium. We can search for who you were.
the branches of humanity. This kind of reminds me of Horizon Forbidden West.
Atreides. Welcome. What is the nature of your inquiry?
Bloodline search.
Insert blood sample into receptacle. Processing.
Feels like we always end up here. You bleeding to further our cause. I've always hated this place. Since my mother explained to me my great destiny. A broodmare for their plans. No choice. No love. The future is a trap. I want to be free to choose.
Search complete. Information on this bloodline is restricted to Reverend Mothers.
Restricted? By whom?
Details of the Xanavar incident are classified for the security of the Imperium.
The security of the Imperium? What does that even mean?
It means that some secrets are too dangerous for petulant girls.
Truthsayer Jessica and Truthsayer Margot. Welcome. What is the nature of your inquiry?
Shut down. Daughter. This place is not for the uninitiated. Who have you brought here?
My friend, Mother. One who shares my fascination for the Fremen. We were doing genealogical work and wanted to test some samples.
Stop. Your lies are disappointing. The act of lying is one thing, but the tone, the voice control. Have you forgotten your training? If you want to lie to me, daughter, then lie to me.
Lie? To you? Like you lied to me about the betrothal? Like you lied to Father? It seems the only thing the Sisterhood has taught you is how to lie. This is my friend. Someone I'm trying to help. Someone who I trust. That is no lie.
I see. A friend. Perhaps a confidant. Maybe even a lover. Stand aside, Ariste. I want to ask your friend some questions. Like who they are and what they want with you.
Nothing. Nothing.
There's
I just
no need for this
was hoping to know who I am.
I know this one. It works for my husband. Quite the skilled assassin, if what Hazimir told me is true. Why, Hazimir even told me that it killed Xantara the Lion. Stabbed him in the back.
No. No. That isn't true. It can't be true.
Master your emotions, girl. And look. She is telling the truth. Ariste. I would have shielded my daughter from this pain. But perhaps in time it will help her to overcome weakness. For you, though, a quick death will be your mercy.
Sister, please. My husband still has a use for this weapon.
Very well, sister. You. If I ever see you near my daughter again, there will be no second chances. Ariste is to be left alone. Do you understand this?
Yeah. Yep.
Then prepare yourself.
These people are crazy. All right, where are we gonna wake up, Crimson Knights? Where are we waking up now? Alright, Noctua's return. Look for Noctua in a Haga Basin settlement. The Butlerian Jihad. The Bloodline journey complete. Alright, now, I believe that there's a couple side quests here, actually. At least one. Oh, there's two. Alright, so let's go over here and actually work on some of these side quests, since we're here.
Again.
You're Rafe Oslo. I'm looking for Skorda.
You are you? Well, who's asking?
I'm part of his crew. I need to see him. There's been some trouble.
Yeah, I heard he got jumped by mercenaries when he tried to go off-world.
Can you help me?
Happy to help. Skorda's a hero of mine. I owe everything I am today to him.
Go on.
I was just a street dog on Caladan. I messed up. I was on my way to a prison planet. But Skorda, see? He was in the constabulary. He saw something in me. Skorda covered it up for me. Got me set up as a recruit in the Atreides House forces. And here I am now.
And look at you.
Right. Last I saw, Skorda was talking to one of them weirdo cult recruiters in town. I could see one of them.
Okay, thanks. On the tainted trail.
Hello. May I help?
Got a contract here. Says you're short a bouncer today. Figured I'd fill in.
Oh, thank the gods. We need all the hands that we can get. Your first task is a trooper Wren. She is a young one, too eager to prove herself. Hitting the bottle harder than she should, eh? Clegg is already about to summon the Provost Guard, and you know how they handle things. Get her out before she gets hauled off and ruined.
I'm on it.
Welcome to the chaos, stranger. Try not to lose your head.
I always try not to.
What now?
What's the problem here, Trooper?
Nothing, sir. Just had a bit too much to drink. Got a little worked up over some nonsense.
We serve something greater than ourselves, Trooper. Losing control here tarnishes us all.
You think it's easy to be the rookie always under a microscope?
The mantle of Atreides is heavy, but you must carry it with dignity, even when you think no one's watching.
Don't you lecture me on dignity, when I'm the one trying to defend the Nad Duchess's honor.
No shame in knowing when to quit, Trooper. I advise you to call it a night.
Yeah, maybe I screwed up. I'll head back before I make it worse.
Thank God! I thought I was gonna have to fight you! The Trooper walks away, sulking and sour. Alright, so we bounce one person.
Hello. May I I help?
Trooper Wren's been handled.
Well done.
Well done.
Sergeant Clegg, he tell me one of our regulars, a proper sad local, is in full collapse out there. Clegg is about to sedate him with a chair.
I love this
Then we
guy's
get in there
voice.
first.
All right, we'll do. All right, we got to go back downstairs.
Hello again.
I don't drink on duty, but I'll listen briefly if you start walking toward the door. Drown your sorrows quietly or drown them outside. Come, friend, it's time to leave. Drown your sorrows quietly or drown them outside?
I keep thinking if I say it enough, maybe it'll stop feeling like I imagined it. But no one forgets what pink smells like. One moment we're exchanging rings. Next moment, bride's mother's dripping off the chairs like hot stew.
What? These are both mean. She melted instead of you. That's the real tragedy. Not interested in the color of your grief. I set out.
Wait. What if I could tell you a story so tragic, so painful to bear? Even your stone-cold heart is moved.
It's already painful to bear, my boy.
Friend, you ain't heard nothing yet.
I have. Your morbidly obese fiance's mother drank wine laced with bad spice and melted in front of everybody.
I never said she was morbidly obese.
But she is, isn't she?
No. Well, she wasn't then. That's not the point.
Now, the point is, it's time for you to leave,
Wait,
man.
Please. I'm almost at the end of the story.
You have until the count of 5, 4, 3.
Please, I'm just trying to survive here. Don't want anyone's blood in my hands, especially mine. I'll go. I swear.
If you want a eulogy, book a stage, not my bar. The man leaves, dejected. Okay. Let me guess, we gotta do 3 of these. It's always 3.
Hello. May I help?
The sad sack has been dealt with.
Very good. Now, Master Jim upstairs informs me Colonel Rain is back at it, conducting field operations from the bottom of a bottle. Oh, please, handle him. 4 drinks in, he's walking a table through the defense of Helios Gate. The poor couple only ordered spritzers.
Spritzers!
Back so soon? Can't get enough of my charming company, eh?
It's been a long night. Time to stand down and return to quarters.
I'm the ranking officer here, soldier. If you've something to say, say it with respect. I've been in this uniform longer than you've been alive.
You said your piece, sir. Let's leave it there for tonight. I won't ask you again.
No, I haven't. I've bled for this house, buried friends for it. And now you think you can order me silent, like some resource steward with a clipboard?
Well, maybe I'll fetch someone whose clipboard outranks yours.
Oh, by all means, do fetch them. Maybe they'll pin a medal on me for caring more than they do. Or hell, have me shot for remembering the dead too loudly. Wouldn't be the first time loyalty got someone killed.
You're right. I'll take it to Mentat Hawat. See if he finds your outburst strategic.
No need for that. Let Hawat keep his silence. I'll keep mine. Give my regards to command, if they still remember my name.
He leaves sullenly. Colonel Rain has been handled.
And a peace is restored. You did
I
good
told you it was
work,
going to be
stranger.
3. I told you, Crimson Knights.
Here is your pay. And stranger, Jim rarely hands out compliments, but he gave you a nod tonight. That means something. Keep your eyes open. There's always more work. And I would be glad to have you on board again.
Goodbye, sir. All right, we got 4,500 Solari from that. Pretty nice, actually. Pretty nice. All right, so let's look at these quests. All right, so let's go back to Shai-Hulud. Before we do, though, let's deposit this money. Let's deposit this money.
Welcome. Would you like to dip? How much Stellaris would you?
Wait, that's...
Welcome. Would you? How much Stellaris would you like to?
Deposit all, not one. Let's go back to Shai-Hulud.
I expected you. Sorry.
Of course you did.
Occupational hazard.
Rafe squealed. He saw Skorda talking with the cult. Here's my report.
Well done. The cult in question is the Masquerade. Strange cult. Even stranger rituals. But why would Skorda be talking to them?
What's our next course of action?
Speak with one of their cult recruiters. See how far you can get by playing an eager new recruit.
I'll do my best. A new cultist. If Skorda joined the Masquerade, then the best way to find out where he went is to follow in his footsteps. The Masquerade's recruiters are somewhere in Arakeen. Find one and ask them about Skorda.
Their practices may seem strange and even nonsensical, but don't fall into the trap of underestimating them. It's a bad habit.
Okay. Level 169, baby.
Shai-Hulud blesses me with your presence again.
I'm looking for the Masquerade.
And the coils of providence bring you to us. I am a Naib of the Masquerade. I am a teacher. I am a recruiter. We follow the holy tremis of Shai-Hulud, as interpreted by our Sayadina Nala. We honor the tyrant worm by spilling our water.
I'm looking for my friend, Tige Skorda.
Oh yes, a promising convert. Come to our learning center in the Udum. You will find your friend, and perhaps enlightenment.
Okay. I gotta go back and report to Shai-Hulud first? Okay. That's kind of silly. This literally just has me running back and forth between people.
I expected you. Sorry. Occupational hazard.
The ruse worked. I'm invited to the Masquerade Learning Center.
An impressive performance and a tidy report. I appreciate that. So many field agents are sloppy with their documentation.
Shall I take this undercover assignment further?
I'm afraid there is no time to build a proper cover. Besides, I already have a hidden agent among the Masquerade.
So what should I do?
You'll do what you do best. Attack swiftly and directly, and obtain what information you can. It seems we're not the only ones after Skorda.
Oh?
I received word that he tried to get off-world before talking to Oslo, but was attacked by 2 mercenaries. He made a daring escape.
Who are the mercenaries?
Perhaps Harkonnen, perhaps someone else. Skorda may have joined the cult for strange purposes, but I wager he wanted protection from his attackers.
What should I do?
Go to the learning center. Find Skorda or information leading to him.
I'm on it.
Take all due precaution. These are fanatics.
Yes, they are, these crazy people. Alright, search the learning center for Skorda. We gotta look for Noctua in a Haga Basin settlement. So let's go back to the Haga Basin, Crimson Knights. Go back to base. Wait, so do I have more money? I do. Okay. Get out of my way, people. I'm on a mission. Alright, let's just deposit this money too, since we're here. I literally used to have hundreds of thousands of Solari, and now I have, like, nothing.
Welcome. Would you like to deposit or withdraw?
I have,
Solaris?
like, 9,000 Solari.
How much Solaris would you like to
How much Solaris?
Would you like to deposit or withdraw Solaris?
Yeah, I literally have 9,000. I used to have hundreds of thousands. All right. I don't know if all these ornithopters we're seeing are real people or not. I don't know. I feel like they're not. But who knows? Maybe they are. Maybe they are. I don't know. All right, first we're just going back to base, Crimson Knights. Let's just go back to base. I don't see anything in the desert that we really want. I mean, there's some sandflower, but that's about it. thing's maxed out. So, let's see. What did I get here? Oh, I got these. Okay, I got those things. Let's just put all of our spice in there, and then let's move these items into here. Good. Look at our total. Well, let's go do this. Let's go get one of our bodies from over here. Oh, okay, so we're actually out of water storage space. Interesting. All right, can I store this in here by any chance? Yes. Good, good, good. All right, well, let's just turn this off then. If we're maxed out on water storage, then so be it. Let's look at our construction tool. See, what do I need? I need a lot more duraluminum ingots to build another large water cistern. I need a lot of duraluminum ingots. But I don't know if I'm even going to bother with that right now. All right, so Spice Field. All right, we have side quests all over the place that I'm seeing on the map. But do you see our main quest? That's the question. There's all kinds of intel we could get all over the place. All right, let's look at crafting real quick, or maybe research is really what we want to look at. This is Chome Stillsuit. Okay, so I guess that is the best stillsuit. So how do you make a Chome stillsuit? Improved water tubes found in the deep desert. Alright, so we just need like a bunch of improved water tubes, which you would find in the deep desert, to make that Chome stillsuit. Be quite nice, quite nice. Look for Noctua in a Haga Basin settlement. Yeah, I don't know. We could go over here and do these contracts. I don't know where the next main story mission is. Whoa. Did it just fall out of the sky? Oh, no. Okay, okay, okay. Never mind, never mind. Is this actually 1,600 meters away? Oh! I got too close to the ground. I got too close. So I guess this is in a different place than I thought. The Odom is actually over here. Razel, how's it going? Welcome. All right, let's do this. Alright, where are we trying to get to? We're trying to get in there somewhere. Maybe in here. I don't know. Try to attack me again, sir. Oh, okay. Never mind. Okay, this is annoying. You annoy me. I'm glad I didn't mess it up, Razel. Are you a Dune fan? I've returned back to Dune Awakening to check out some of the DLC. Okay, I remember this place now. I kind of remember this place. Dang it. Why is blocking not working? Ish. I feel like blocking wasn't working. I think I'm too used to like Ghost of Yotei for the blocking right now. Okay, this is annoying. Why is it blocking working? my gosh. This is so annoying right now! Thank you for dying, finally. Alright, who was just shooting me, too? I don't even know. I'll take everything they have. Reach the House of Feek. Okay, I reached it. I reached it.
Reveal yourself.
Oh my gosh. I hate these things. I hate these guys. All right, hold on, hold on, hold on. What do I gotta do? What do I gotta do? Okay. They're poisoning me, which I don't appreciate at all. Yeah, you can die.
Water is mine.
There we go. There we go. All right, I think we took all those guys out. Excellent, excellent. We will loot this.
This latest group of pilgrims includes many promising initiates. Truly many see the hand of God in the green growing things that flourish in the Udum.
In the
Those who
Udum.
show less zeal have regrettably been turned over to the adepts for more rigorous instruction. In particular, one recently recruited brother professed appropriate devotion and revealed to us his past as a house trooper. When tested, he demonstrated superior fighting skills and indicated that he could be of use training our militant adepts. I'm certain Shai-Halud has led this righteous warrior to us for the good of the faith. I sent him on to the testing station to report to Naib Jorba.
Moving on, moving on. I'm the guy who killed you. That's how I identify myself. All right. So it says call through fear. So let's do that. So Skorda did indeed join the Masquerade. That certainly explains the measurable uptick in their fighting ability. Said uptick is a very recent development, which means we are getting close to Skorda. Keep moving. Alright. Search the testing station for a clue. So I think I'm pretty good here. Wait, a center for learning has been canceled? What does that mean? What is this?
Greetings. Providence has brought you to me. I wonder
Mara
why.
Bleak. Tell me about yourself.
My name is Mara Bleak. I am blessed with the burden of serving House Canola's diplomatic envoys among the Landsrod and Arrakis. In faith is strength. I pray each day for grace and guidance, for this sacred task is so very different from my humble trade.
And what is your trade?
In a monastery, amid the barren serenity of Caliburn, I illuminated Bibles. Each unique tome takes 10 years to scribe and illustrate by hand. Each and every illuminated Bible is blessed and hand-delivered. They are not boxed and shipped, but rather given their very own seat on a transport. Rare and expensive. To turn those gilded pages is to stir a spiritual ecstasy in one's beating chest.
Arrakis seems like a harsh and dangerous place to send a book artisan.
Well, it is written, paradise on my right, hell on my left, and the angel of death behind.
Being inundated with spice is a religious experience all on its own.
It is also written, they shall suck the abundance of the seas and the hidden treasures of the sand.
Why are you all the way out here rather than someplace more civilized?
Masquerade have a presence in the Udon. I must confess a morbid fascination with how a cult twists a faith to create snares for the desperate.
Perhaps we can help one another in this harsh place.
Indeed. Those who show good faith towards my house will enjoy my humble help.
Well, tell me more about House Canola.
House Canola lives by its motto.
Kind of sounds like cannoli, and I love cannolis.
Our home planet Algrave is stark and barren, but I find it helps with inward contemplation. Our sister world Caliburn hosts a vast, austere Gothic monastery known as Sanctuary, where one can escape all distractions from prayer and meditation. Caliburn is even more harsh and barren, but the thin atmosphere allows such a clear view of the heavenly bodies as to cause one's soul to sing.
Your house places great value on faith.
House Canola crafts religious paraphernalia for all budgets. For everyone of every caste is as worthy to drink from the wellspring of faith.
Alright, we're gonna do a peon response. The meek shall inherit the universe.
Chapter and verse. Yes. Even the lowliest station has its place in the firmament. We've known this throughout our long history. During the Butlerian Jihad, we inspired troops with the words of faith. We supported the development of the new Orange Catholic Bible. Our work continues. When law and religious duty are one, your selfdom encloses the universe.
Well, I'm here for my reward.
House Canola never fails to reward acts of good faith.
Okay. The Landsrad Codex content unlocked. We just got 10,000 Solari, so that was a nice little stop for us. Very nice indeed. Yeah, I thought we were gonna have to go into there, Misa Terril, but I guess not. Look at that sun coming up, dude. Whole landscape changes. I don't know if it'd even let me put these in here. All right, it did. It did. Ow. Owie! All right, Crimson Knights. I know it's only 11, but I'm kind of tired, so I think I'm gonna call the stream here so I can get a good night's rest before the rest of the week. And yeah, I'll plan to be back tomorrow. We'll continue with the Dune Awakening tomorrow night, and we'll get into Arc later in the week. But thank you so much for joining the stream, Crimson Knights. Have a great night. Have a good Monday, good start to your week, and I will see you tomorrow night. Night, everybody.